most independent adjusters are not very good writers, and they have a habit of assuming that the person that's going to look at their 10 photographs and, chicken scratch report are just going to understand what they were trying to communicate and then approve their file. And instead, what does at least occasionally happen, the person who's going to review that has no fucking clue what why this person wrote an estimate the way that they did, what they're even saying the covered loss, the cause of the loss is, and then they'll hit them back with all these revisions because it's a big pile piece of shit. And then the field adjuster who has 8 inspections for that day says, fuck this, I don't have time for this, and then moves on to the next one. And then on the flip side of that, sometimes it is a good field adjuster, but the person reviewing the work is just either swamped and has no idea what they're doing or just not educated at all. And I can't even tell you how many times I've started to go back and forth with somebody like that and just trying to explain how to repair something, and that the method in which they're asking me to prepare this estimate will not actually get the work done. And the number one quote that I hear back is, that's how the carrier wants it.
Yeah.
And it's just, and that right there, that's the disconnect.
Good.
That is the disconnect. This is what the carrier wants. We're not here to apply any sort of morals. We're just here to do what we're told. And so we can pay our mortgage at the end of the month.
You mentioned a lot of IAs not being good writers. You mean like actual writers or like writing estimates? Like
actual writers, the ability to actually put a report together.
Right.
I've done plenty of quality assurance work, and they're
like from second grade. They look like they're from second grade or something like that.
Third at best.
That's crazy.
Third at best. It's crazy. I mean, put it like this. I have an online school. The first course I put together was a report writing course, because if there was one thing that was across the board a problem in my industry, it was a person's ability to actually form sentences.
Wow.
Blew my freaking mind. And Vince, nobody bought it. Nobody, even to this day, nobody buys it. I got to package it with a bunch of other things, and then nobody cares. It's just, for whatever reason, it's not important to people on my side. But meanwhile, it's one of the best ways you can actually put a report together and get it to a point where you're submitting it. Everybody knows exactly what happened. Nobody has any more questions, and you can move on to the next one.